Hi, Caleb.
Hi, Emeka.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. We are here today to talk and do the third episode of Humans of Neta Care. And you've come along. Actually, you brought your mother.
Yes.
So that's fun.
Well,
She brought you.
She brought me.
Okay, that makes sense. It's good to have you, though.
Yeah, I thought I'd give her some support.
Some support. But you're on camera first today.
Yes.
So, your name's Caleb.
Yes.
Last name?
Wilson.
Good to meet you. I already know you. I've known you for about, what is it?
It'll be 3 years the 4th of April next year.
3 years?
On the 4th of April next year.
Wow. Why are you keeping count so closely?
I've always kept count.
Oh, I like it. So I've known you for 3 years. You've been a client at Neta Care.
Yes.
Does that make you an official Neta Carer? Are you a Neta Carer or the people that care for you the Neta Carer? Because
The Neta Care would be the person that looks after me.
that is true.
I'd be the client.
Okay. So thanks for correcting me. These are things I don't really know until I'm told. It's good to have you. So you came to Neta Care quite a while ago, and there's quite a bit of a story behind that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I haven't forced you to be here today. You came off your own volition.
I thought I would.
Well, I think your mum went, you're coming. Actually, you looked pretty nice, actually, today.
No, she turned around and told me you sent a message asking if I would show up. So I was like, right.
Yeah, I said you should show up for her when she said she was going to come.
So I was like, right, I've been asked, so I'll show up.
You look good. You showed up well.
So
thank you.
that's the outfit.
So tell me something quickly. We're going to swap to mum in a minute because I think she's the one who you want to tell your story today. But tell me something. You have a disability?
Yes.
You were born with it?
Yes.
Tell me something about it.
Other than it being a living pain, it's nothing that bothers me, and I don't let it get in the way of what I do.
That's awesome. That's a great attitude. Maybe you should tell that to some of our other clients who can sometimes let it get in the way.
A disability isn't an excuse, but a reason that takes you a little bit longer to understand things than what a normal person does.
That's pretty insightful. It's very insightful. Well, I would love to hear more from you. Maybe we'll have to do a podcast of you and just you. But today, I wanted to talk to your mom, Lee, who he's been telling me how awesome she feels Neta Care is, and she wanted to jump on the podcast and tell everyone. And this is the Humans of Neta Care podcast, and so we needed to talk to all the humans that make Neta Care, which obviously you're a part of and your mom's a part of. So we're going to swap over to her soon, and we'll tell the audience your story. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's swap.
Good afternoon.
Lee,
Yes, that's me.
tell me your full name.
Lee Rosa.
Lee Rosa. That is a very nice name. So, it is. What are you looking at me like that for?
Okay,
You're welcome.
thank you.
So you are Caleb's mother,
Yes, I am.
and you have. I wanted a client to come on the show for our third episode of Humans of Neta Care, and you said yes, I do. Well, I will.
Yes, I will.
So
Yes.
I was glad to have you, and here we are.
Here we are.
So Caleb said he's been with us for 3 years,
Nearly 3 years, yes. Actually, 2 years, 6 months.
2 years, 6 months, but he gave an exact date.
4th of April.
Oh, jeez. Why are you guys remembering that? I mean, I admire it, but it's
Because
fine.
that's the day my son was saved.
Oh, I mean,
Well, that's true.
that's a pretty deep term.
Well, it is the honesty.
Well, let's go straight into that then. Tell me more. Tell me the story, the journey about how you started with Neta Care and how you ended up here and you decided to stick around 3 years later. I'll ask you some questions in between, but you
Okay.
tell me.
Well, in 2022, we had, I got really sick, and I
Yeah.
decided I'd get a support coordinator and decided to let her run the show.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, she was as dodgy as they come.
Well,
All right, so Caleb was at another facility,
okay.
and they were fairly good. They were really good. They were really good.
Yeah.
But her interaction with them and that, she got me to sign paperwork and saying, you know, like, let me run the show, you've been sick, because I had the flesh-eating bug in my leg. So I said, okay. By the time December came, she had pulled Caleb completely out of this service provider.
Wow.
Put us into an STA.
Did she do that with your consent?
She told me that Caleb was being abused, which he wasn't.
Okay.
I know that now.
Yeah. And so you are the decision maker for Caleb?
Yes, I am. I'm
Yep.
guardian. Yes,
So
adult guardian.
Caleb was born with a disability, like he told us before?
He's very complex. He is intellectually and physically
Okay.
impaired.
Okay.
Well, superhero powers, as I call them.
Superhero powers. He did give us his whole statement on what a disability is before, which I loved.
Yes,
So-
I've drummed that into them all their life because Caleb is number 4 of my 5 children, and I
Okay.
have 3 children that have got disabilities.
Oh, wow. That must have been pretty difficult for you as a mother going through raising them.
Didn't know any other way. They were born like that. It wasn't like they had an accident or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
Tell me more.
then we got put into a SIL place and service provider that was picked for us without any acknowledgement. Sign here, sign here, sign here. And I'm thinking, support coordinator, okay, you got to trust these people, you know, because not knowing anything, you know.
I'll totally say let's name and shame them, but I don't want to do that. They might be very upset. No, move on. Don't
choices.
don't do it.
I won't.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, ended up, sorry.
It's okay.
By the time on Friday, the 13th of January, Caleb was put into this hideous place that was supposed to be SILS, and they took every right from him. We weren't allowed to visit. We weren't allowed nothing. We were only allowed to go there fortnightly.
Yeah.
And they were cruel to Caleb. They would hit Caleb. They would take his food.
Yeah.
They would tell him that he's going out to nothing and all that.
Wow.
And by March 2023,
Yeah.
I was a mess and I didn't know what to do or where to go. I couldn't get any help anywhere, and I put up a really nasty help cry on Facebook.
Very nasty, you say?
With very bad words. And sometimes superheroes don't wear capes. They come in the disguise of people,
Yeah.
and that's where you come along.
Oh, that was the prelude to my part.
Yes, that's
Okay,
you.
the superhero. Well, that was. I should have made a joke about that because I don't like it when people say nice things about me like that. It's a bit
Well,
weird.
the
But-
standing joke between everybody in the family, considering Caleb has himself plus
Yeah.
5 other family members here
Yeah.
in Neta Care, that you and a certain support coordinator
Yeah.
is Batman and Robin.
Hey, just for the camera, who's Batman and who's Robin?
You're Batman, Robin's Jamal.
Yes!
Boy Wonder.
I win. Just letting you know. Anyway, so it's really interesting, right? Just kind of pausing and framing the story a little bit. So Neta Care has existed we are going on our 6th year now. And
Damn.
I know. So maybe like 3 years into our journey, maybe not even quite. And that was when I encountered I think it was a Saturday, I saw your message on Facebook. And I was like, geez, this woman looks like she needs help. But it's interesting because, you know, for as long as we've been doing this, I've encountered all sorts of things, right? You know, we get called dodgy and terrible and all those names. I know.
You guys.
I know. You
Okay.
should.
Well, we'll need a podcast all about that one.
Well, maybe. You should see our Google reviews. I mean,
Have you not seen mine?
I have seen yours that you place, which I thank you for. And the community thanks you for, because we actually, and it's not in any way in an effort to toot the horn of Neta Care because I'm here and I work here and I've done my best to keep the thing going. I think we have always done our absolute best to go out of our way every day of the week to do the best that we can by other humans. And that's all it comes down to.
Well, Caleb is your actual client.
Yeah.
I am his mother. I am his guardian.
Yeah.
And the support that I got from originally from first starting here as his mother, being included, being supported, having the support coordinator turn up to the hearings via phone and that, and being very supportive, like helping me. I'm neurodivergent myself.
Sure.
And to help me learn that it's okay to be me, but to change it.
Yeah.
Take a breath, don't be emotional. Just take a breath and then go forth.
It's a difficult thing to journey through, you know, for a family. And kudos to you for trusting us to come in that day and, I guess, work with you to get you to a position where you would allow us to provide support. Because I remember you being extremely distrusting. I mean, I was a random dude who said yes to helping you on Facebook and said, I'll come meet you this week. And you're like, come to my house. Anyway, you shared your contact details with me really quickly. And don't do that. Just don't share your number.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
Huh?
No.
So what's wrong with this woman sharing her number with me? She just met me. Just because I'm on the same page as her saying I can help her. Or maybe share it with me. I'm a safe person. I'm kidding. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
It was my last chance at a leap of faith. And that's exactly what it was. Neta Care was my last chance.
Yeah. I mean, your message certainly read like you needed help. So, okay, it was really funny because then we talked on the phone and for like an hour and you told me everything that was going on. And I was like, man, I mean, this is why we do this. We do this so that we can help people. We do this so that we can make a difference in our world. Because there's many things we could be spending our time doing, but we, you know, for me, and all the people that we do this with, you know, your guys like Jamal and all the rest of the team, from our compliance team to our finance team, all of them do this because they really just want to care for people. And when we talk for like an hour and I'm like, geez, man, I got to help her. Anyway, I rock up to your house maybe like a week later. I think, okay. So
technically speaking, it's my daughter's house.
Right.
Because I'm actually still homeless. So I'm waiting for a housing commission house. I've been homeless for 5 years, so I stay between two daughters' house.
Okay, that's another problem, housing commission. Maybe we'll come for you a bit later. Just not today.
Please do.
Just not today, right?
Not today.
Okay, so I think in between I go back to the office. You know, it was the Monday. I told Jamal, we got to go see this lady. She really needs help. Her son's not in a great position. It really sounds terrible. And, you know, we hear a lot of bad stories, and the ones that we can get to, we do everything we can to get to them pretty quickly. So we're like, we'll get to you. And so we ended up visiting you, and I can never forget the words you told me. You said to me on the first day, I was knocking at your door. You opened the door. It was actually you who answered. Was it you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was you.
It was me. I opened the door. I was the only one home at the time.
Yeah, and you looked straight at me and you said,
I'm sorry.
What the F? Where's the girl? Where's Rebecca? I mean, I always tell this story, right? How people call me, if you've never met me before and we only ever talk on phone, because in my profile picture back then, it was both me and my wife, right? So it's pretty hard to know who you're talking to. If you've never met me on the phone, you legitimately think I am a white girl named Rebecca.
With blonde hair.
And so when it happened that day, it was really funny because I told Jamal the story before, who's still your sport coordinator, and he was like, nah, just look at you. Because when you meet me, right, like I have a beard. It's pretty hard to think I'm a Rebecca. And anyway, you didn't just stop there. You're like, where's Rebecca, the blonde-haired girl? I'm like, why are you being so descriptive? So anyway, I rolled with it and I said,
neurodivergency.
Yeah, I said I should have corrected. I could have corrected you, but I said, nah, she sent me. She couldn't come, so
yes,
she sent me.
Bless your heart.
And then about halfway through us talking, you like a switch flipped, and you were like, "You're Rebecca." And I was like, "Huh?" She figured it out.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. I'm not.
How embarrassing.
It's fine. You are not the first.
But when you're in that state, of the emotional turmoil and knowing that your child, this is my child, he was going through torture, absolute, and there's no other way. This service provider was skimming of his funding. He had nothing. He had nothing when he came to you guys. He had nothing at all.
No.
I think it was like $9,000. Was it $9,000? Yeah, $9,000 or something.
Yeah. It's certainly from where you were in that story at that time and what his needs were to where we needed you to be to provide the kind of support that you both were needing. And I mean, those were definitely back in the days, and we still do. We still provide a lot of pro bono support coordination, social work. We go out and we support families, which a lot of people don't know that we do, but we do.
And that is really important to know. Like, I can't stress that as a person on this side here, as a person of a disabled person, right, to know that there is support for the family makes a hell of a big difference. Sorry, didn't mean to swear, sorry. It makes a...
It's fine. You can help us on this podcast.
It just makes me so angry that there's this level of support and care that is out there, and whether it's just your company or whatever, but this is what's been given to my son, and like it's amazing, but to help me come through it all as well, and to understand step by step, taking me step by step, being included in everything.
It was a journey.
Oh God,
it was a journey because you were very distrusting too. You were like,
mate, if you could have had, I was 99.9% negative Nancy.
Yeah,
way down the line. I trusted nobody.
Yeah,
right. How many phone calls? Honestly,
you were like, we were probably 2.5 hours into the conversation before, because I remember at one point we were like, okay, what kind of plan does he have? Because we're asking you all these questions, and you were very kind of keeping your responses to yourself, because obviously, you know, as time goes on, we've now learned that the pain and really the awful suffering you've been through, and it's really ridiculous. But I hope, you know, someone from the government or the NDIS watches this and see that a scheme and a system that was set up in a way to really help people can sometimes become the very thing that.
It's the government telling the disabled how to be disabled at the end of the day. That's what it is. But anyway, but when you see your child in a car, that the support people were supposed to bring him to visit, and he's holding on to the door shut with a tie rope to hold it to run along to get.
It really sounds like stuff out of the movies.
And their blue cards were blue cards for building, not disability. I promised you, I'm not lying.
This stuff does sound like it's very easy to get skeptical of this sort of stuff, but you know, we did end up seeing.
I've kept everything. I can prove it. So I brought the receipts, but you know,
she brought receipts, guys. She brought receipts.
But you guys had to do the emails to the company to release Kayla because they blocked me and wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah. It was. I remember that day. I said to you, I'll give them a call and. I will try and get some more information from them, because clearly they were restricting you from getting a lot of things, and then, which was very, very bizarre to me, right? Because it's like, it's your needs, it's you and your son that needs this care.
And they did a OT assessment, and a functional capacity, and I got the wrong client's name down. Like I handed all that over to you guys and everything like that. Like Jamal had a hell of a mess to clean up. I think he's still cleaning some of it up. Poor fella.
So the good thing is we got you through that whole phase. We had that conversation that day. We got in the car. We drove away, and it was Jamal and I were like, "Whoa, that was a lot. This woman needs help, and her son. We can't wait to meet him, but he sounds like he's going to need help too." And I have to say, the journey from that point, you know, there was a lot of hills, like valleys, high points and low points.
There is, you know, like anywhere, you know, and like there's been hard times through with certain people and everything like that. But instead of like going rah 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 and going off about it, there's a place that you can go and talk, and it's like, okay, if this doesn't work, let's try this, let's try that. Nobody gives up on nobody here. Yeah, and that's important.
Well, that's our motto. That's, if we take anything out of, maybe we should title this episode "Nobody Gives Up on Nobody."
That's
at
it.
Neta Care.
That's it.
We just don't. We just keep showing up every day. As long as you let us. We won't turn up if you won't let us. We're not stalkers.
Look, I still get some people telling me like to calm down. Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay. But I'm not judged. I'm not made a fool of. And when you're a guardian. Yeah. And to come into a place where you knew nothing about SILS or anything like that, to be explained and everything like that. What I know now is phenomenal.
Yeah, we had to walk you through all that journey because you didn't even know how your funds were being used.
No, and I was doing support coordination before my son before that, but
While you had a support coordinator.
But this dodgy one that
Yeah.
I signed on the bottom line because supposed to trust because she was NDIS approved.
Yeah.
Which later on I found out she was NDIS accredited, but she wasn't approved. But she,
Right.
yeah. But yeah, so like if you could get the bottom of the barrel, the stories that you see on TV happened to my son.
Jeez.
And I might be a bit biased or whatever else, but straight up, Neta Care saved my son's life, saved my son's family.
Wow.
He now has 5 other family members that are Neta Care family.
I'm grateful to hear that because it certainly does give me a level of, I guess, joy and peace to know that the work that we do genuinely does make a difference. And really that's why we started the idea of Humans of Neta Care, because at the end of the day, we're just humans trying to serve other humans. And Lee Rosa, we did a lot of work to get to where we did, and it was incredible to watch the journey in the growth in your understanding, but also the growth in Caleb.
The growth in Caleb is phenomenal.
Right.
Like the Caleb we've got now through the new SDM that we have, Levy, at the SDM.
Just name dropping.
Yeah,
name dropping all the folks that work at Neta Care.
But the big change that we've had this year,
Yeah.
and I mean, like, Caleb has worked really, really hard. And
He has.
I take my hat off to him. He's even gets on the phone with the SDM and talks now. He comes up to the TL and everything. Like we've had a few changeovers of a lot of things, which can be unsettling, especially with autism and that.
Yeah.
But we work through it. We talk through it.
Because we don't give up on nobody.
That's right. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. Just because this worker doesn't work well with this kid doesn't mean it's not going to work well with that one.
Yeah.
So it's a learning.
The changing of the workers.
It's a learning thing.
Yeah.
It's a learning thing. And to where Caleb is now is the Caleb. This is what you interviewed at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is my boy. I told you.
Yeah.
That was there. That this company and this woman stripped him off.
Yeah.
And turned him into a hot mess.
And Caleb was also really quite distrusting when he first came with us.
He lashed his out.
And he was lashing out all the time.
Oh, boy, did he lash out.
And a lot of what we saw there, again, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of showing up every day regardless. It takes a lot of we care, and because we care, we'll show up again. And we'll show up again even if you throw the cat at us or something. I don't know. There was something to do with the cat. I don't remember what it was, but there was something to do with the cat involving Caleb. When I was told, I thought, there you go, Caleb strikes again. But I can quite genuinely say it's been easily over a year since I heard a single complaint, a single, crazy behavior report that came.
I can tell you the last time Caleb did damage, and that was the 14th of May this year.
Wow.
Since that day, he has walked away. He has even rang the SDM. The SDM has gone to him after hours to the cell house.
Yeah. And I'll say one of the things that the NDIS stands for, and I do criticize the NDIS a lot.
Don't even start there.
But, one of the things it stands for is the fact that there's a few models in which it operate, but 2 of them is what's called the core supports and capacity building. Yep. And we might finish with this. So core supports is where we show up every day and we provide you because those are your core needs. It's what you need every day. You can't do without it. So the average person needs the same thing and perhaps they can do it for themselves. But a person who requires core support, and Caleb is one of those, we need to do that. We need to show up every day for them. And then there's capacity building, which is where you provide therapeutic supports. We provide all these engaging ways to help the person grow from being somebody who really struggles with every second thing in life to somebody who only struggles with every 10 things in life.
And that's where Caleb is at.
And that's exactly where Caleb is at now.
Like, Neta Care is your one-stop shop. Realistically, it is your one-stop shop.
Jeez, I should put you on the poster board.
And then you've got
girl for Neta
no,
Care.
God, no, don't. We don't want to jump scare people.
Okay. But, I mean, I'm not. You think you'd be fine?
But I can actually say I have a power team for Caleb. And that doesn't mean, they're big, powerful. But every single person from management team down to the support workers bring something to the table that make Caleb's life better and make a difference.
Yeah. And that's the real story.
And
hey?
when I'm part of that,
Yeah.
and that journey, it's the true saying, it takes a village
To raise a child.
That's
Yeah.
my child. Neta Care's my village.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of it, and I'm proud. I'm proud of Caleb, of where he's come.
Yeah.
To right down to the Sill house, like that runs, like, honestly, you need to use that house as...
The example house.
Yeah, and NDIA...
Shh, don't tell the SDM that, he might get a big head.
Oh, no. But NDIA and NDIS need to use that as the standard of nothing less than what my son gets.
Hey, actually, NDIA, in case you see this
Yeah.
whole interaction and you want to use her as your poster girl, you're going to have to come through me first. She was mine first. Just letting you know. Anyway, thought I'd make mention of that.
That's right.
But seriously, it's been quite a journey, and I have very much enjoyed every aspect of it. There have
Even when I waffle, even when I'm ringing at weird hours and crying and going, explain to me.
It used to be that you would ring me like every second day, and I don't know, we have a lot of clients that we support, and I, a few weeks ago I actually went to see one of our clients, which I don't get the opportunity to do as much as I used to anymore, which I really don't like, by the way. But you used to ring me like literally every second day. Your phone number was, if I scrolled on my calls for the day, you were definitely in there a few times. And you've gone from there
Speed dial.
to, I don't know when the last time you rang me. Genuinely. I literally don't know when you last rang me.
I do. I rang you about a house that I think is pretty good for you to buy.
I don't remember that, actually. Well, it wasn't a complaint, so I guess.
Yeah, it's about a sort of...
Yeah, it was something, it wasn't like, oh my God, can you believe what just happened? Oh, did you? And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Jamal!
Yes, but I think Jamal's sick of hearing his name from this side of town.
Probably true, but that's fine.
But
because
that's
we love
okay.
doing what we do anyway. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for
Anytime.
sharing your story.
Anytime.
And I do look forward to the community of Neta Carers and our clients, the humans of Neta Care hearing what your story is and what your story has been. And hopefully for me, what it will mean is that we get the opportunity to deliver this level of, I guess, authentic but also excellent care to others in the community that require it. So do you have any final words?
Yeah, just don't give up on yourself. There is people out there that do listen and do help.
Yeah.
And I've actually got a few people that I've been telling them about to come over here.
Yeah.
They're like, you're telling lies. No, I'm not. I'm here. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
And I've got the paperwork, hell lot of paperwork to prove it.
Yeah.
But thank you for saving my son and his family.
Well, I'm not Jesus, but if I was, I'll say you're welcome. Still,
No, but
you're welcome.
It was your idea to start this company.
Well, I don't know if it was a good idea, but it was an idea.
I don't know.
It was a great idea because you're here,
yes,
and
yes.
Caleb is fine now, so that's what matters.
But if I can get through being at my lowest and the worst, and I mean, like, I really caused kerfuffle here, like that. I had no nice words. I'd come barreling through nastily, whatever, to where I just ring up and say hello now.
Yeah.
How's it going? That's all we do. I ring the TL house, Caleb, going, what's going on? It's all just hello, how's it
And
going?
you can visit there all the time. You don't need to put your hand through a glass to say hello to your son.
That's exactly right. That I wouldn't, mate, I'd get Alzheimer's, and I'll never forget that the day that I sat there with my son's hand like that and he was crying.
Yeah.
And we sat there until the sun came up and I've gone, shh, I've got to go.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
I bet.
But that's in the past.
It is, because we move forward and you're in a much better place.
But now that you've seen Caleb, we expect nothing less of Caleb either.
Caleb, you heard it. We expect nothing less.
But
Lee Rosa.
But thank you for my son's team. I appreciate it beyond words.
Oh, we can only do what we can do, and I'm grateful that you have a good team too. Lee Rosie, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Cheers.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
For all those out there, come watch again for the next episode of Humans of Neta Care. I literally don't know who's going to be on. So if you're part of the Neta Care family and you want to be on the next podcast and have a conversation with me, whether it's about your story, ask me a crazy question, I am in for any of those. So let's make it happen. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.